Welcome everybody to the Latin Nerds Network. My name is Jose and this is my review for Everything, Everywhere, and All at Once, a newest film from Studio A24. Before we get to that, cheap plug time. Right here every Sunday, midday on the Latin Nerds Network, we have a show called The Watch List. Me and my co-host Chewy, we review all the shows that get released on streaming every week. And we also let you know what's coming out each week so you can create your very own watch list. If you're looking for good recommendations on what to watch, what to avoid, check us out right here every Sunday, midday, Latin Nerds Network. Just subscribe and hit the notification bell to let you know when we're on. That being said, let's get to the review here. Of course, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once by A24. And I'll say this because, you know, those who are familiar with A24 know they're very unconventional, to say the least. And this movie undoubtedly fits that bill. This is the strangest, but yet most unique and entertaining movie experiences I've been through in a long time here. And it's something that won't be for everybody, but I really enjoyed it. And this, I should just recommend this because we have, you know, this guy, you know, a Short Round. He's back in movies again. You know, I know he's done a couple of small things, but and of course he's also from the Goonies, so it bears mentioning because this any movie that has this guy, I gotta mention, I gotta plug, right? So I like good to see him eating again. Good for him. But that out of the way here. This is a movie which, truth be told, I went pretty blind. I didn't see any trailers. Didn't read too much about it. I know it dealt a little bit with the multiverse, you know, which is kind of in the forefront, you know, given what Marvel is doing right now. I read some partial reviews, I guess reactions from this was screened at one of the festivals a couple weeks ago, and I got some really good reviews. So I'm like, let me check this out. Give you a basic idea what this movie's about. We have Michelle Yeoh, who's great. She's been around forever. I love her in almost everything, so good for her. And she is, you know, married to Short Round, and they're going through a divorce. You know, she has an estranged relationship with her daughter. She's taking care of her elderly father, and she runs a laundromat, which is being audited by the IRS. So there's a lot of shit on her plate. And then she learns that she's just a speck in the grand picture of the universe. In this case, the multiverse, where there's an infinite number of versions of her, of everybody in different worlds, different universes across everywhere. And there's a entity that's threatening everything. And she learns that she's the key to stopping this entity from destroying all the universes. So it's an interesting premise, to say the least, here. And this is one where, again, it's A24, man. And, you know, they do what they do. And I'll say this, that, you know, it's incredibly unusual at times, to say the least. But it's a movie which is, you know, it's part comedy, part martial arts, part science fiction. And it does all three very well. But it being A24, sometimes it takes things to a new level here. I don't want to say too much, but just the idea concept of this multiverse and what they present and how these characters traverse through the multiverse, if you will, is in a way which Marvel couldn't and wouldn't do, which is great. It's good to see this conceptualized in a way we're probably not going to see done anywhere else. And I really like that. It was really smart writing, you know, like the ideas behind how it came about, this universe and what they can do between one multiverse and another. I don't want to say too much, but again, with A24, they find a way to maybe take it to a new level where, you know, I'll say that she has the characters, Michelle Yeoh will have the ability to enter a different version of herself and get information or learn different skill set that she needs in the current world. And to do that, there's certain things that need to be done, which are very strange and almost unnecessary, but at the same time, very funny. Again, there's a lot of funny moments in this film. And you know, my only really complaints about the movie is that it's a little bit long. It's about 2 hours and 20 minutes. I probably could have shaved off 20 minutes. I get that. I'll be upfront about that. And sometimes they go too far. You know, they give you these strange visuals and scenarios, which some people may appreciate, some don't. I appreciate what they're trying to do, but it didn't always work for me. But for the most part, what they did, a lot of stuff they did present, it works a lot, and it's bizarre. But it works, and listen, some people are going to be turned off by it, and I get it. You know, there's a great joke about Ratatouille, you know, the Pixar film. And, you know, they elevate that joke towards the end of the movie in a way like, oh my God, that's awesome. It's strange as hell, but it works. And again, you know, a movie that's not going to be for everybody. And if you like more conventional storytelling, this is not for you. But if you're familiar with A24, you want to see something unique and different, interesting and entertaining, this one I highly recommend here. It's very cool. The martial arts is is well done. There's not a lot of it, but there is throughout the film. And I'll say this: the way they use a fanny pack as a weapon is something I haven't seen before, which is I love that. That was fascinating. The science fiction works, the comedy works. At the end, the movie is tied into these themes about life and existence and what's it about and parenthood and et cetera, et cetera. That really works well. It's just, again, it's just told unconventionally, and it does things like it's just like it's out there. Either gonna find it funny or incredibly annoying. It just depends who it is. And like I said, buyer beware. If you want something conventional, those need not apply. If you want something unique and interesting, you want to get something get something different a chance. This is for you. If you like good martial arts, you want to laugh, you like good science fiction, and you can bear to some of the interesting and bizarre things that they do, I really recommend this film. You guys should check it out. It really is. Like I said, it's a bizarre film, but it's still entertaining and unique. And I think for that, it deserves to be watched at some point, whether at home or at the theater. So if you do, check it out. Let me know when you guys start. And of course, if you haven't done so already, subscribe below and feed money to go to the movies and talk about it afterwards. See you guys next time.